How much different was they from when you started out, you know, when y'all first started? You know what I mean?
Rebirth and recreation. When you come from your original nucleus, like nowadays I got 100 producers throughout the world, plus I produce. Produced or co-produced, how you do that? Niggas holla how you do that thing. From Texas to Kansas, nigga, we don't care. But I ain't taking no credit. We all coming out the mud, so I gave it to the essay. Happy parade.
Yeah.
I ain't know how. We ain't know the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get paid nothing for a record that I produced for this to this day.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
Let me ask you this, like what yes, I did. What do you when you think about it, man, like when you look at the way things, I'm gonna bring it up in modern time, the music, you know, it ain't 4 minutes no more, it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And things are getting a little bit quicker. The way the people are dealing with music now, the youngsters, the snitch culture, everybody that come out of the penitentiary, now everybody is located and pointed at as a snitch for views on the internet. Let's be real.
No doubt.
Because that's why a lot of it happened. When you see Big Meech come home, his whole persona starts to get profiled in a way because it's gonna bring views. If you can find an angle to come at him, you can make you some views off
monetize
of it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is, and so when you see that happening so frequently, it wasn't just him. It's been a few of them that came home and they were like, "Oh yeah, man, he talked."
Man,
you know,
they need to stop that.
Okay, that's why I'm saying, like, what do you think about it when you look at the internet and the way it's floating around now and banging from coast to coast?
Let me say it like this: ain't nothing new under the sun, right? I listen to Jimi Hendrix back to Robert Johnson. The record was 2 minutes then. Saying like Lil Kiki was saying, ain't nothing changed, man.
Yeah, that's right.
See what I'm saying? You can have an album, you can put on a Too Short record, it's 11 minutes.
Woo!
I follow a path called no guidelines. Whatever my inspiration is, I'm going to roll long as it roll. If it's 1 minute, I got one of the shortest, greatest hip-hop records in all time. And offer you can't refuse. A minute and something song. That's some people's favorite record for life.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So, rest in peace to G Slim.
Across the river, from Big Boy Records.
Big Boy Records.
Yeah, Crip,
That Chronic Man, that's one of my favorite joints.
Yeah.
It's short as a motherfucker. I play it over and over. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What's good is good. I say dope will sell itself. You can drop a key in the desert, out of helicopter in the desert. If it's dope, the birds are picking them. That's it.
That's true. Manifest said that. Manifest said you can play that song over and over. If it got that repeat quality, that means you got a hit and it give you goosebumps sometimes.
Hey, when you hustling,
he's
what you
right
do?
there.
You don't just give a nigga an 8 ball. You give a little dumbass rock and see if they gonna come back, and that's gonna run them
Passing out samples,
They got something to work with, man. Anybody that's a true dope boy know that, man. If you got some fire. My uncle, James Donald Johnson Jr., Peter Wee started that with son-in-law.
Come on, man.
On guard. Shot it, snorted it, whatever you could do with cocaine. So like Superfly and Ed, if I knew I had some fire, I took it to on.
Man,
Enough.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
When you readjusted, did Living in these different albums later on in your career, how much different was they from when you started out, you know, when y'all first started? You know what I mean?
Rebirth and recreation. When you come from your original nucleus, like nowadays I got 100 producers throughout the world, plus I produce. Produced or co-produced, how you do that? Niggas holla how you do that thing. From Texas to Kansas, nigga, we don't care. But I ain't taking no credit. We all coming out the mud, so I gave it to the essay. Happy parade.
Yeah.
I ain't know how. We ain't know the paperwork. I don't get paid nothing for a record that I produced for this to this day.
Wow.
You understand? So now, we ain't never left each other side by side. Paper and politics is straight me and happy a little bit, straight me and local a little bit, straight me and P.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? To that degree. And I've been the same dude I was since I came in the gate. My back room and 2 turntables and my Papa records, man. I was getting slapped upside the head for breaking the needle. Yeah, still in his records and mixing. So that's the evolution of what I got out of my mama house, man. Parliament, Earth, Wind, and Fire. You see what I'm saying?
Real funk.
Aretha Franklin.
So
Public Enemy, like you say, because it's my Uzi was a ton drum. And then the same rudiment.
Yeah.
Hold it. Boom, boom, boom. Get down.
Yeah.
My Uzi was a ton. That's all I did under there and put that down.
Funkin'.
Over my Uzi
The
was a
funkin',
ton
yeah.
drum.
Yeah.
Because I'm out them crates and took from King G. You better get ready. I'm finna. You see what I'm saying? I know my elements because I created it from this brainchild. What God give us that we call intellectual property. I don't take no credit for myself and give all glory to God, man.
Yeah, I seen Too Short say the other day he's gonna make a song. His next album, he gonna try to make it as 90s as he can. Like he gonna give it the same feel because he gonna be the best him. That's what he's doing.
Him, bro.
It doesn't matter about what they gonna feel him too.
He ain't lost yet. Well, I say, see, this is the thing about Short. You know, we got to take and break and flip and rip and you know, that kind of style now. That's not nothing new in a different way. But Short, when I say he one of my greatest inspirations, I met him, he laced my tennis shoes from Baton Rouge to California. Coming out, you know what I mean? But Senator to say this, you ain't never heard Short flip his tongue one time. He keep the same shit that got him cracking since he was a young nigga to being an older nigga than us right now. So salute.
And it's crazy when you think about it too, like even like a lot of the pop records that be big, like John Baptiste or even like Bruno Mars. Bruno pulling from stuff like Prince, pulling stuff from Michael Jackson. So he going back in the songs, he make it sound modern, but he still pulling from the old stuff. John Baptiste, same thing with the soul music.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Right. Ecclesiastes.
But that's why I be telling a lot of the young artists that they be like, man, they need to stop sampling records. I'm like, bro, everybody, that's where hip hop come from. Pulling from old records out the crates.
Yeah, stop sampling is. I mean, that's hip hop all the way. That's the beginning.
True essence of it. Yeah.
James Brown rips.
The drummer with the funky drummer and all that.
Yeah, sure.
With Drove rap, so that's gonna always be. I mean, Kanye, where would Kanye be if he couldn't sample
the soul?
Man, like, you know, he'll tell you himself, I'm the greatest producer at the time, but you sampling, so we gotta conclude sampling, and you know, and it's from now. Ain't nothing wrong with doing the original stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We love that all day, but we can't knock the history.
Let me say the difference right there for what you saying to add to the collection plate, my brother. The difference between us being young black kids in an urban situation, the average kid that went for piano practice, guitar shit, you know, if y'all was in a band in school and all that, you had to afford that instrument.
That's right.
You know what we had at the house? With the Fred Sanford episode, I Want My Daddy's Rock.
Oh yeah. Them 45.
For them
45.
Somebody learning how to take the breaks in them records, man. Shouts out back to Cool Herc. That's hip hop at its core, man.
That's it.
That's genius to even think to do that.
That's right.
The ability to afford the instruments and stuff like that, but you got these
Where
records.
that come from, man? That's divine as it gets. That's a way out of no way, man.
Taking lemons and make lemonade.
From Jamaica to the Bronx, man. If you know our history,
Niggas holla how you do that. From Texas to Kansas, nigga, we don't care.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.